Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room here in beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois. I'm your host, Mike Napolitano, alongside my co-host and producer, Rip Camelucci. Working hard on the keys over there. We have plenty of brand new series in the room here, whether they're live or we are about to close something out and get to it. That is what the question is, and we will get to that as we get to our top to bottom rundown. I know we do have a couple of pre-fills, so I am going to get to breaking as soon as we possibly can here, but I do want to let you know what is in these series that you're buying into. I'm sure if you've bought into them, you kind of already know, so you're going to be like, Mike, shut up. We're just going to get to it. But what we got to get to first is our usual setup here in the show, which, as you know, includes getting our dice roll.
We still have time for pleasantries, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I knew you were hard at work over there. How are you doing? It feels like it's been a while because we don't have Thursdays together anymore.
Right, no, absolutely. But yesterday or last week, we still kept it regular, even though it was 4th of July. But, Mike, nevertheless, it's July 11th, 2025. And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
Rip was hard on the keys, so I had to do his.
Thank you.
See, I'll do it with the White Sox ring on. Oh, that's upside down for the camera.
Oh, wow.
It was right side up for me, but I'll do that because this weekend is the 2005 20th year anniversary, because that's all we get as White Sox fans. We don't get current championships. We get remembrances. Unfortunately, joking aside, there will be probably a remembrance for the late Bobby Jenks as well. Rest in peace to probably arguably the best closer in White Sox history. He was coaching with a minor league team around here, the Windy City Thunderbolts of the Frontier League. And if you've heard us on the show before, I've talked about going to Boomers games and covering them at Joliet as well. So there's 3 teams in the area. There's the Joliet Slammers, the Schaumburg Boomers, and then, of course, the Windy City Thunderbolts. So I have connections with all of those. So I had to send out a lot of condolences last weekend while I was at NASCAR. And the funny thing, Rip, too, is I was just telling the story. I don't know if I told it yesterday, but I saw Bobby Jenks playing hooky from coaching the Windy City Thunderbolts at NASCAR the year before. And a year almost to the date, that same Saturday is when we get the news that, unfortunately, stomach cancer, finally made Bobby Jenks lose the fight. And so it's just a sad week all around that should have been a happy week for the remembrance of 05. Tonight, it's a different pitcher that'll get honored. It'll be Mark Burley.
Burley.
I was at his perfect games, so it'll be a good little remembrance of that. Good morning, everybody. Polo Rack says ripping and sipping. Morning, Mike and the Ripster, says Dan Bandy. Dan, how are you doing after that after that surgery? I know you were in there yesterday. Good to see you in here again today. Hope all went well. Sandra Allen, it's a beautiful day in the break room. Friday. Yes, that is true. That is true. So we are going to let me get this restream. I can see your messages up here. Let me refresh the chat here to make sure that I'm seeing your guys' messages. We'll get into some of our usual setup for the show. And Polo Rack says, Sandra back at it. There we go. Yes, I can see you guys.
With the white vans.
Let me make sure we have everything on here. We've got the reps, we've got the diamonds, we've got the jerseys, we've got the minis, we've got the vaults, we've got the practice squad. What am I missing? No, that's everything. That is everything. So our wheel looks good. I know you can't see it right now. I was doing that a little behind the scenes. So let's get to the dice roll first. As you know, we need to have a 6 or higher for the dice roll. Rip, prediction on the number that we get here.
7.
He thinks 7. I went with, what did I go with yesterday? I went with 10 because it was the date. Today is the 11th. So I am going to stick with my guesses of the dates, especially because I usually pull a high number here, and also, it's already sitting on 11, so that would be crazy, right? Let's roll it. Crazy. It's spinning. It's actually a 10. Oh, so I should have gone with my number yesterday. It's in between Rip and myself, so it's all right. That's a decent, solid round number. We'll get that pulled up in the. Hold on. That's not what we want. Discard those changes. Open that up. Thank you. 10 on the dice roll. So our dice roll today this morning is 10. Now, we're going to head on over to the Wheel of Names here. We have a couple of series that are ready to close, but still a lot of them that are hot and got some great ratios. If we do land on the vault or the replicas, we are going to take the RIP rule into effect. Do you know what HLP is on the board? What is it?
Doug, I have no idea.
Headliner packages.
Oh, okay.
Duh. Okay. So 4 of the 5 headliner packages.
I was about to go so hard on, I don't know what that means.
I was like, sound it out, Mike. Yes, 4 headliner packages. So if any of you have used or want to use your GOAT status on a headliner package with the SIG Club points, you can. I know yesterday we didn't have that up. It should be up now. But that is not, of course, one of our series. So we have our 6 series here. We're going to go ahead and spin our Wheel of Names. It'll be the RIP rule, like I said, if it's the vault or the replicas. And it looks like it is going to be the replicas. So we are going to get 2 different chase wheel spins here. It's going to be the reps. We have 3 boxes left and no headliners. However, you know us here at the Break Room. As soon as we close out that rep series with some of those and more monster hits in there, we are going to be getting into the next specialty series. And I can't give away what that is just yet, but know that it is good and probably very timely. I'll just say that, if anybody keeps up with the sports world. Let's spin it one more time. Can you imagine? If we get the vault, we're going to have to spin it a 3rd time. But that is not the case, as we will land on the diamonds. Diamonds are absolutely loaded. 26 boxes, 11 headliners, and you know that's a pretty good ratio. It's a little under 50%, and I always told you that I'd give you the best ratios, and I'd be straight up honest with you guys, and I always will. The reason why that's a little low is because the and more section in the diamonds is always loaded, because the diamonds themselves are always authentic or better, so ain't no duds in the diamonds. And, of course, we know that already, but I'm just reminding you that there's going to be a nice hit no matter what you pull from that series. So that ratio looking a little lower, you're going to look at it and go, there's less than a 50% chance at a headliner. But those headliners, we still have a Marshall Falk speed flex, a Rob Gronkowski speed flex, a Mike Evans speed flex, and a Justin Jefferson speed flex. Not sure what that Gronk is on. We'll have to go ahead and take a look at that. I haven't had a chance to peruse the break page myself, but if it's on a, I'm guessing it's on a Patriots lid because we have Mike Evans in there. No, it's on a Bucs lid, so you can double up on Rob Gronkowski and Mike Evans on those Buccaneer lids. So we'll go and take a look at that briefly. We also have Justin Jefferson on that speed flex, and you know the Jay Jettis ones that we get in the break room are nothing but superb. So diamonds are definitely something you'll want to buy into. Along with the reps, you'll get a chance at that Chase Wheelspin at the end of the show. Let me get out of my randomizer here. We got a couple of messages. I want to catch up on the community here. Dan Bandy said, good, healing up. Surgery went very well. Thank you for all the best wishes. All right, that's good to hear. That's what we want to hear. Polo, please message Dan for the trade you want to go. Yep, now that Dan's back in here. Bronco fan. Sandra did her GOAT package yesterday. Okay, good. Glad you got that in there. Glad we got a chance to help you out. Grateful to for all the items. That's awesome. Dan is a Seahawks fan. And diamonds are a breaker's best friend as well. And we got a couple more, looks like trade stuff. So I'll let you guys work that out since that will be on your own. We haven't even pulled a box yet here in this show. So, of course, that is going to be up to you guys to figure out your trades. However, we do have a jersey break ready to go. If you see your names in there, do we have, is that, oh, there we go. I was like, they're not all scrolled up on the thing. Those are our 8 names. If you see your name down there, let me see if I can get this perfectly. Well, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to slide that baby up right there. Perfect. All right. If you see your name in there, I'm going to go ahead and drop you a message. Please drop me. This is a single in the jersey. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Wow, that is so much easier. Mike, can we do a rundown on what headliners are left in the breaks, please? Yes, absolutely. I did just drop the message for this jersey one, so I've got some box numbers here. What I'll do this. Since we have a lot of pre-fills, I will go ahead and grab this jersey box number 21 as Marisa is dropped in there. You got it? Yeah. And then what we'll do is, before I go ahead and break the actual box, I'll give you a quick rundown on what is in there. Let's get into the randomizer real quick and randomize those names, though, while we're at it. There's those 8 names. Randomizing 10 times on the day, 10 times per our dice roll. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Copy. We'll paste that over here. But before I go and give you your divisions, I mean, you can see your names there. I'm going to slide over to our break page, and here are the jerseys. We'll go per the break that we're about to do. If the internet would like to cooperate with me. And it's a blank white screen, as you can see. Come on. Any day now. You can do it, Rocky. I believe in you. Okay, if anybody knows SpongeBob references. Let's take a look at what's left in those jerseys before we go ahead and open box 21. It is the Ja'Marr Chase jersey. So no more, actually, oh, wait, hold on. These are out of order. We do still have CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is in there. He is available. Champ Bailey is available in there as well. So where's my Dallas fans? Where are my Denver fans? And sticking with that orange theme, moving over from the Denver Broncos, Ja'Marr Chase is in there. So we can chase on that Bengals laundry. We do still have the Jim Kelly over here on this beautiful Bills red, white, and blue. I love that blue in there and the red accent of it. Marshall Faulk is still on the board. We do still have, let's see, since these are a little out of order. Nope. Phil Simms is still available in there as well. Phil Simms, you can go ahead and get in on that one. Of course, these are singles jersey breaks, so no chance for a double up, or at least this jersey break is. And then we still have the Tyreek Hill on that all white with the teal and orange Dolphins laundry. We got Rip in the room, so there is a chance that that gets pulled. Secondary headliners include Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, and Rodney Harrison. Hey, Charles, how's it going? Good to see you in the break room here. Hopefully seeing you in some of these breaks. But who do we see in this break right here? That is Samuel Liskey in the NFC North, Eric Linnell in the NFC South, Timothy Edgett in the NFC East, Jeff Holmes in the NFC West, Eric one more time in the AFC North, Marisa, our box caller in the AFC South, AFC East going to Eric again. So he has the NFC South, AFC North, and AFC East. He's spreading himself across the compass rose. And Timothy Edgett, one more spot. He's got the NFC East, but also, the AFC West. Eric Linnell is also our closer magic for this break. Box number 21 here in the Huddle Up Jersey Series. Good luck, everybody. Let's take a look at what we've got. Oh, wow.
What was that noise, Mike?
Oh, I'm very surprised. Auga. No, wow. Okay, so it's not a headliner. I'll tell you that right off the bat.
Oh,
However,
but okay, I see what you're talking about.
yeah,
That's sick.
This is very cool. First off, as you know, we give out these JSA well, we don't give them out. James Spence Authentication gives them out, but we put them in the boxes for you so that you know that it is an authentic signature. So you have the JSA cert on the card. You're going to see some JSA certs on the stickers on the back of this as well. In fact, there are two stickers. There's a JSA sticker and there is a PIA sticker. Huh, interesting. And you know what I'm doing to you right now is I'm drawing this out for suspense. But how about a Jake Bobo jersey?
Bobo Action Green.
That is a cool name, but it's an even cooler jersey because I love this Seahawks green. That is super sick. You see the signature right there on the number 1 in the 19 right there. But of course, Seahawks hit. That is going to the NFC West. That is Jeff Holmes going away with this Bobo jersey. Wow, man.
Ain't nothing Bobo about that.
Congratulations. Woo! One spot, one hit, Sandra says. That is correct. Jeff Holmes sniping everybody in that one as he takes home this Bobo jersey. Listen, I know we've got a lot to get to, but I do want to show off how we can display some jerseys. And with a really nice one. This probably won't last up here because it's not a headliner, but I love the green. So I'm just going to put this on display real quick right next to me here. But it'll be probably coming off the shelf at some point during this show because we have a lot to get to. But let me write up Jeff for this Bobo jersey. Very cool. Congratulations, Jeff.
Jeffrey Holmes.
Very nice, Jeff. 330 Jake Bobo. Oh, we got these nice new Post-its. There we go. All right. One jersey break done. We've got the minis coming up next. As you can see right here. It's mostly Sandra Allen, but Eric, you've got those two spots in there, so I will still drop a message for the box numbers. Give me one moment. As you know, we always do 2 boxes in the minis. This is so much easier because I could just copy and paste both things. So please drop me 2 boxes for the Challenge Flag Mini number 5. Oh, I see. I should be shifting that over. Excuse-moi. But you get the gist. If your name is Eric Zafran or Sandra Allen, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Boxes are scrolling at the bottom for you. The chase today, Charles. Oh, excuse me. I threw it up on our chase wheel spin over here, as you can see, and I didn't throw it up on the actual screen. That is my bad. Let me go ahead and throw that up over here. Where are we at here? Where's my chase wheel spin? It is the reps and the diamonds, as you can see. Oh, that's not pasting. Okay. All right. Sandra says 2 and 17, please. Reps and diamonds. So let me get back over here into this. And also, what was I doing? Oh, taking 2 and 17 off the ticker in the minis. Where are my minis here? Minis. 2 and 17. Let me 18. All right. Save that, and we are good to go. Now, we'll do the same thing I just did for the jerseys. For these minis, let's go ahead and show you what is still available in here, what you could possibly win. How about the Ja'Marr Chase? I had to do a double take because I was like, wait a minute. We just talked about Ja'Marr Chase in the jerseys. Well, guess what? He's right here in the minis as well on that Bengals white and black striped lid. Very nice on the mini. He's still got that orange ink. Rip is so quiet today. Yeah, he's working hard, Charles. We'll get him in here a little bit more in a second, but we're going to be getting through some of these breaks and giving him a little bit of a breather as he is grinding it out for us here on a Freaky Friday as we've switched sides.
Charles, I've taken a vow of silence.
George Kittle is still available in here. George Kittle. I don't really like this. Hold on. I would say technical difficulties, but that's not so much technical. It's more like, all right, well, I guess that's as good as it's going to get. George Kittle is in here on that San Francisco 49ers Rave helmet. That thing is super sick. Love how the gold pops, but he's got the red match ink on there, so you still get that San Francisco maroon that pops out there. You've got Jim Kelly still available in here. Jim Kelly on this Buffalo Bills. This is also a Rave. I love their red, very nice Rave red mini. Brian Urlacher is in here. That's the Bears alternate ones. That's very nice too. So we've got Raves galore in here. Love to see that. Brian Urlacher available. Sean Alexander is on this Seahawks Salute to Service mini. Sean Alexander, he's got the little extra inscription down there. We're going to have to pull it to see exactly what he wrote. I know Brian Urlacher wrote Hall of Fame over here, so you have a couple of really cool helmet series in addition to a couple of really cool inscriptions added on here, and you know that drives the dollar signs up. In the secondary headliners, we have both of them still. Frank Gore and Brandon Graham still available. Without further ado, let's get over here and randomize these names 10 times around. We've got our box numbers per Sandra. Let's go ahead and see where she and Eric are going to be sitting. And of course, my random.org is... Can we get to a list random? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Excuse us. The internet is not interneting today.
Well, as Steve Martin once said, excuse me.
Yeah. 9 times around and 10. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Oh, I kind of like this because I think I know where Eric's spots are going to land him. Yeah, very cool. So, how about this for efficiency or what you want to call it, keeping things organized? Eric Zafran, anything that comes out of the north is going your way. NFC North or AFC North. Sandra, you have South, East, and West for both the AFC and the NFC. So, that's pretty simple. That'll help us out here a little bit geographically. And let's get into box number 2 in the mini series. Box number 2. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, it's not in the north, so we know it's going to Sandra.
Well.
It's a headliner. It's a secondary headliner. Frank Gore on that San Francisco Giants.
What? Who? You talking baseball over here? You said San Francisco
me.
Giants, my
Excuse
guy.
me, I am thinking, well, I saw the
got
SF.
baseball on
San
the brain.
Francisco 49ers lid right here. Very sweet, very nice. Congratulations, Sandra Allen. You're going home with Frank Gore here, and we love seeing him on the board.
SA.
255-342. Frank
Oh, my
Gore.
prescription's in? Yes, my prescription is in.
Very nice. You got the Beckett certification on the back there. We're going to throw Frank Gore back in the box. He's
Throw him back in the box.
not the best to display a mini, but we've seen from Rip that most certainly can. It is doable. All right, let's get to box number 17, the second one in this break. Let's see how she goes. Box 17. These are a little on the stiff side. Ooh! Ooh! Well, you know what I like? I like spreading the wealth. Eric Zafran, if you are here. Eric, you're going home with this one because this is a very nice, very beautiful NFC North hit. It is Brian Urlacher, a headliner on this Rave Mini. You love to see that there. He's got the Hall of Fame 2018 inscription on there. I had to double check. I was like, wait, which year did he go in? Beckett certification on the back. Another headliner hit. Congratulations to Eric indeed. That is now really nice for you, my man. So congratulations. Let's get you written up. Very cool. Hopefully he's here with us. I have not seen him in the chat. Those orders may have been from yesterday or overnight. But congratulations nonetheless. Hopefully you go back and get a chance. This time I won't spoil it for you, my guy. I believe it was Eric before that I actually spoiled stuff. I won't spoil it now if I see you pop up. 2, 6, 7. Brian Urlacher. Hey, what happens when I'm in the room? I pull NFC North. And here it is on my team, the Chicago Bears.
Bears.
Yes, I was born into that fandom, and I will suffer for the rest of eternity. But hey, listen. Brian Urlacher was one of those bright spots. You know, you have those players that come along that, you know, you can actually cheer for that guy, and even if the team doesn't make playoffs or a Super Bowl, or actually they did under him for a little bit, but you know, it wasn't consistent, just like all things here in Chicago sports. We enjoyed the time that we had, and we smiled because it happened. All right, so let's get into some of the big boy stuff. Let's get into a vault break. How about that? We've got Sandra Allen in here a bunch of times, but you have Timothy Edgett in here as well, Marisa, and Neil Harris. Brand new to the break room, Neil. Hopefully you're in here. Hopefully you're watching. Let us know.
Neil Patrick Harris?
Yeah. Yeah. What's your middle name, Neil? Is it Patrick?
Are you Neil Patrick Harris?
It could be. It could be.
Do we have Hauser in the mixer?
So, what I will say, oh yeah, there is no carton here. What I will say is, where was I going with that before I was sidetracked? Hopefully you all are in here. Oh no, Neil, that's who I wanted to address. Neil, let me know, my man, how you found out about us. You know, who's your team? Who are you looking to go after here in the Ultimate Autographs Break Room, is there a particular headliner that you have in mind? Now, Sandra, so two things. One, you got to wait for the message because it's not just you in here. And two, we're only breaking one. This is a single break. So give me 1 second. Let me get this message dropped in here. So this is Vault Break number 11 in the singles. So now you can drop me just one box number, please, in the vault. In the vault. Vault sticker numbers are going across the board. Sandra's still jumping in there. She says, number 1. Number 1, please. Not a whole lot left on that vault board. We'll get that new vault in here for you. It's actually already in the room, so it's going to be a quick transition over once we do close this out. So we, as you see, Rip brought over box number 1. But before we get to that, we're going to randomize these names. Let's get over into the randomizer. You see those 8 names right there. Let's go around 10 times per our dice roll. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Copy this over. And before I show you your divisions, we're going to stick in the randomizer screen so we can get over to our break page so we can see just what we could possibly be chasing here in the vault. This adds to the suspense here as we are going through the breaks rather than giving you a full, sometimes a little droning top to bottom rundown. Now, you see we only have the double left up because there's only 2 boxes left. So this is the single, but the next break will be the double to get those last 2 boxes out of there. We do still have 2 vault keys, boxes C and E. There's a $200 gift card and a $50 gift card somewhere hidden in those 2 boxes. So could we see a vault key right here with this box? Or is it going to be the final 2 boxes? Either way, you're going to want to jump into both breaks for that opportunity. 3 boxes left, 2 keys. I'd say that's a pretty good ratio as far as walking away with a UA gift card. There are no headliners left in here, though. So I clicked on this for absolutely nothing. No photo, no secondary. So let's get right over into the breaks. You see your divisions right there. Timothy Edge, you're in the NFC North. You also have the AFC North, so you are the king of the North. Sandra, meanwhile, is the opposite. She's the king of the South, NFC South, and AFC South. Sandra also has the, this thing is doing what I don't want it to. She also has the AFC East and the AFC West. Marisa Dombey, you are in the NFC East. And Neil Harris, you have the NFC West. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got in box numero 1. Ooh, okay. Ooh, all right. It's a little hefty. I think we do have an authentic here.
It means the last 2 probably have those vault keys in them.
Yeah, this is an authentic. Is there not a card in here? That's tough that there isn't a card because I can't see the signature until I pull it completely out of the bag, but that's okay. That is okay. I think it's at the very bottom here.
Or it might be on the top.
How about a Detroit Lions alternate? Very nice. Number 46, that is going to be Jack Campbell. I did have to cheat a little bit, I'll be honest with you guys, because it's a very nice signature, but it doesn't full-on spell out Jack Campbell. That is my only criticism. However, still, a Jack Campbell lid on this beautiful lightning blue Detroit Lions lid right there. Love to see that. You love the outlining of the silver to make that black pop right off the blue. Jack Campbell in the NFC North. That's going to our buddy Timmy, who was the king of the North in both situations. So congratulations, Timothy.
Timothy.
Or as they would say on Key and Peele, Timothy. Congratulations, my dude. Jack Campbell. A nice and more section hit. We've seen Jack Campbell in the break room here as well. He pops up every now and again. But going to Timothy Edgett. Three, 7. All right. So it's a nice helmet. It is. For now, I'll leave it on the table, but we may be getting something nicer coming along. You never know how today goes. And let's go ahead and get into our next break. We've done 3 already today, but we're going to keep going with this pigskin double. Now, the pigskin is the diamonds. Let me go ahead and throw that in here. There's that. Copy. Just so I know who I'm dealing with here. All right, so pigskin diamond double. Let's bring that down just a little bit more. Come on. There we go. All right. Stephen Plecky, Lee Green, welcome to the break room. Lee, another new person here in the room. We welcome that. We love you. How'd you hear about us? Where'd you find us? Who are you chasing? It could be your personal favorite team. Let us know what that is. But also, it could be a player from another team. Like, I'm a Bears fan. I'd definitely go for a Tom Brady or a Rob Gronkowski or a Justin Jefferson, even though he's in the division. Marisa Dombey is in here as well. Samuel Liskey and Sandra with the closer magic. But Marisa with 2 spots and Sam with 2 spots. So let's see who is coming away with this one. Let's get on over into, well, before we randomize, of course, let me drop. This is a double. Copy that. Here comes the message in the chat in just a second. Copy. Paste. Double number 3. All right. Please drop me 2 box numbers for Pigskin Diamond Double number 3. So if you are Steve, oh, there, Marisa is right on it. She says number 1 and 30. 1 and 30, the bookends of Indeed this series. So that'll be now 2 through 13. That'll be just 28 and 29. Save that. Sandra, you're just a little bit later than Marisa, so we're going to go with her box numbers, but good luck nonetheless. Hey, maybe she called some boxes that are going to go in your favor, but we won't know until we go ahead and randomize these 8 names. Thank you, Rip. We'll go ahead into the list randomizer. We'll drop these names, but before we jump into that, bless you. You know what I was doing all day today. I'm showing you what's possible in these diamonds before we break them. How about these pigskin diamonds? We got Marshall Faulk on a speed flex. That is a really nice one. He's got the NFL MVP inscription from 2000, right there. Marshall Faulk still available. Bijan Robinson on that Rave Atlanta Falcons lid. Where are my Falcons fans in here? Charles, I know you're in here, my guy. Hopefully it doesn't come out in these 2 boxes and it gives you a chance to jump back in to try to win that Bijan. That'll be really nice. You got Roger Staubach in here on this Cowboys Rave. I love the really nice blue color, well, almost color match ink. In fact, You've got the navy blue from the Cowboys in there, but this is just more like their regular standard blue. You got the Hall of Fame inscription on there as well. Dan Marino's in here, and so is Rip. So the chances of us pulling a Dolphin, I like them.
Fiends up.
Let's take a look at that beautiful teal on that Miami Dolphins lid. Lawrence Taylor is still available in here. Lawrence LT on that old, it looks like a retro New York Giants lid because it's got the NY in there.
I think that's their flash.
Is it their flash?
Yeah.
I like them going back to this logo a little bit because sometimes I know the one that spells out Giants is their older one.
Yeah.
But this NY is a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing as well. So a flash, that's a really nice one. LT on the NY. We've got Rob Gronkowski in here. And don't worry, I'm going to be showing you some videos in just a second. Rob Gronkowski on a speed flex. He signed that sweet spot. Mike Evans on a speed flex. A chrome speed flex. Do you need any more reason to jump in here? I think not. And how about Justin Jefferson on this brush chrome speed flex? Oh my goodness. The purple and the gold. We need some videos in here, folks. Hold on. I can't do it justice just by explaining it to you. How about the skyline of Tampa Bay in here on the bottom, basically, as we spin around this grayed out Rob Gronkowski. You see the name going up the top, Gronk, and then you see his signature on that sweet spot as the logo has actually been kind of faded out, which I like that effect, so that the red at the bottom really pops. Really nice on the Rob Gronkowski right there. We also have this really nice chromed out Mike Evans on yet another Buccaneers lid. So can we double up in Bucks in this diamond double? That would be something, wouldn't it, folks?
Buck.
We've got Mike Evans signing on that Speed Flex sweet spot. So what more could you want? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Justin Jefferson. Look at this thing. Purple and gold just work so beautifully together. Ask the Lakers, except for when they're getting knocked out in 5 in the first round. Yeah, I went there. However, look at this Vikings gold and purple. That should scream victory right there. At least from Jay Jettis.
Skull.
Maybe not so much from the Vikings as of late, but Skull, they believe, and with J.J. McCarthy joining the ranks, who knows? They could be a dominant force. I think a lot of people are counting them out this year just because it's going to be J.J. McCarthy's first year. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like despite the injury last year, he got the opportunity to learn and observe. So
Count them out at the peril.
He's been in and around the team a lot. So I think he'll be ready to go day one. That Vikings one is a beauty, Sandra. Dan Brady says, who pulled the Warren Moon? Did this break? Did it break last night? Did we?
Moon's still on the board.
Yeah, I was going to say, did I go over the Moon? Oh, I skipped right over it. Excuse me. That's
Did you go
why.
over the Moon? I get it.
It is the normal logo. You know what? I was looking at that, though, Jersey Slime, and I was like, this looks a little different. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's on the red that it's throwing me off. Moon has not been pulled, though. So let's go back in here and let's take a look at Moon. We already pulled one Seahawks beautiful neon green apparel today, so why not another? You got Warren Moon with the Hall of Fame inscription on that lunar right there. So, yeah, Moon is still available. So Marshall Faulk, Bijan Robinson, Roger Staubach, Dan Marino, Warren Moon, Lawrence Taylor, and Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, and Justin Jefferson all on speed flexes. So pretty much everything in here except for the LaDainian Tomlinson. When we look at secondary headliners, the Dwight Freeney has also been pulled. So we still only have Tyreek Hill and Alvin Kamara. And I say only. Tyreek Hill has been in a couple of other series. We always see him on the board as a headliner or at least a secondary headliner. He is quite the player. But also, Alvin Kamara, he was just in Chicago over the weekend, throwing out the first and second pitch at the Cubs game. He didn't like his attempt, so he had to redo it.
Let me get a mulligan.
Yeah, and he was only there, I think, because of he was also checking out the NASCAR race that I was at.
He was there in the capacity of NASCAR ambassador.
NASCAR ambassador, huh?
Yes.
How did he get that? I don't even know.
Probably his agent.
Yeah, I was going to
His
say,
agent probably worked that out.
what connection does he have with NASCAR? I wonder if he got to ride in any of the pace cars.
Maybe.
I didn't hear them announce who was riding in the pace cars, but usually it's like a celebrity guest. I know at the Indy 500 this past year, it was Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady. Hey, we have Gronk on the board. So a pace car celebrity on the board. Oh, yeah, he's a pretty good tight end as well. But you also had Tom Brady in that pace car, and it was, of course, in Indianapolis. So they said, well, what was it like to be able to come here to the Indy 500 and be in the pace car? And he said it was nice to get one more long drive in front of Colts fans. So, or one more long successful drive in front of Colts fans. So, oh my goodness. All right, so that's what we have here in the Diamonds. Without further ado, let's get over here into, we have to randomize those names 10 times around on the randomizer. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are your divisions. Let's go ahead and plop them into the chart here so they're a little easier to read. How about Sandra Allen in the NFC North? So if that Justin Jefferson is coming out, it is going to Sandra. Samuel Liskey in the NFC South. NFC East belongs to Lee Green. Welcome to the break room one more time. Samuel Liskey, you also have the NFC West. Stephen Plecky has the AFC North. Marisa Dombey in the AFC South. Samuel Liskey in the AFC East. And Marisa, one more time in the West. If we're looking at either one of those Gronk or Mike Evans lids, that is set up beautifully for Samuel Liskey to win. So let's take a look and see what we got here. We got the bookends per Marisa, box number 1 here in the Diamonds. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not a Speed Flex. It's not the box for it. But we still could have a really nice headliner right here. Let's take a look. Oh, baby. Well, it's not a headliner, but I know a lot of people really love this team. It's America's team. And it's not just anybody, it's Zach Martin on America's team. How about that? Look at that big inscription on the side. 7-time first team All-Pro. That's what he wrote on there. I was like, does that say first Tom All-Pro? I was like, wait a minute. Very nice hit right here. That's going to the NFC East. So Lee Green, how about first comer magic right there? Really nice, my man. Congratulations, Lee Green. Welcome to the break room. And here you are. You already got your first hit. I did not see a message from you letting me know which teams you like. So hopefully you like the Cowboys a little bit. Or at the very least, this is a trade piece for something you can get, because any added inscription that you get on top of the actual signature is going to drive the price of these buckets up. And trust me, if you're not a Dallas fan, I know somebody who is. Cowboys lid coming out right here in the Diamonds. Lee Green, very cool.
And everything is back open up. We are halfway in the vault double. That would put the kibosh. We would 86 that vault. I got the next vault ready to pop up on the break page. 5 left in the practice squad single. Still some great items left in there. Yeah, and everything else. The diamond quad, 5 away as well. So we can keep knocking these diamonds out. Most of these headliners, all the headliners, pretty much still up there, with the exception of 2. And yeah, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Zachary Martin.
There we go. All right. Written up for you, Mr. Lee. Mr. Green. We're going to actually box this one back up, though. Got some more heat probably coming out. This is an authentic. You could see the Beckett certification on the back right there. But you know it's an authentic when you got the full-on padding on the inside. It's actually a little bit different padding on the front there, but it's still very nice. Nonetheless, because I was going to say, yeah, this one has a little differently on there. Very nice, though. I almost thought it was a shut helmet, one of those.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, that seems a little wide, but no, it's just a little bit different padding on the inside.
They make sure they know that we know we got a shut
Oh, yeah.
on our hands.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. They didn't tell me about this one.
Shut your mouth.
Exactly. All right. Lee got a nice cowboy lid for the cause. Is he going to your same? Is he donating to your same cause, Sandra? Because I did see you saying trade in there. Not sure if his helmets are also going towards Texas. But we got one more box to go here. In the diamonds. It's box number 30. We remember we had the bookends per Marisa. Let's see if her box calling can get her a win here. Box number 30. In the diamonds. We're still chasing 11 headliners in what will be, after we open this one up, 21 boxes. However, actually, no, that's already updated. Yeah.
Yep.
So 23 boxes, 11 headliners, but we'll see if this is a headliner coming off the board here. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I did say that last lid was something very nice because we saw a name on here that was, I don't know, that same team. And that's exactly what we got here, that same team. It is the headliner, though. We have the Roger Staubach on the Cowboys. It looks like an Eclipse, but
Yes,
I believe
indeedy.
it is their Eclipse? Or
Yep.
Actually, hold on.
Or is that their rave?
Excuse me. I believe that's their Rave, though. But this is
No,
not.
their rave is the gray background. I'm
You're
pretty sure that's
right. You're
Eclipse,
right.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So this is got to be the Eclipse. This is actually not Roger Staubach. Excuse me.
Oh no, that's Tony Dorsett.
This is Tony Dorsett. I pulled it. I saw the blue ink. I saw the
Right.
way the helmet was, and I went, yeah, we have that as a headliner. No, sir. We have this as an Ann Moore series. So just as nice, though, Tony Dorsett coming out here. And this one I think I will leave on the table. Lee Green, that brand new starter Magic.
Well done.
And you're already coming away with 2 Cowboys helmets. So now I really hope you like the Cowboys to some extent. A double up for the newcomer, Sniper Magic. Very nice. Sandra's saying half and half Eclipse. I don't know if they make half and half Eclipses, but I know there's Eclipses. So yeah, this is more so on the Eclipse side of things. Very nice. Yeah, I love that blue ink on there. As you can tell, I got a little bit of a thing for blue, even though not too many of my teams actually wear it. So we're going to put this right next to this other blue helmet. We're going to slide him down, and we will put Tony Dorsett right on over here in just a second, but I'll get Lee written up here.
Congrats, Lee.
And who says the South is, the East is bad? Usually, I mean, they are saying the South is bad, but they, NFC East, I don't really like those teams. Oh, great, another Cowboy lid. Well, guess what? There are a lot of Cowboy fans out there. So whether you like them or not, they're good mantelpieces or good trade pieces.
2 spots left in the Vault Double. Vault Double, 2 spots left. Who wants them?
All right. Tony Dorsett. All right. Okay. So, next up, we have yet another diamond. It'll be the single diamonds. Taking a look at who we have in there. We have Sandra Allen, Marisa Dombey, and Samuel Liske. So 3 names in there. There we go. All right, make sure I can see everything on here. So, Dan Bandy says, I want to see that groovy shirt you got, Rip. Give the people what they want. Well, you've got a Jimmy Butler shirt underneath, but you got the, look at him styling. That's his catwalk. You got the almost the Revis Island, but it's actually a bunch of flamingos on there. That's very cool.
And it's the
palm trees.
Jimmy Butler and the Jimmy Buffett greatest hits font.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at that. I'm like, that doesn't seem like any of the teams that. Okay,
this was, shortly after Jimmy's passing, one of his daughters was sitting courtside at a Heat game and wore this, and I said, I need to have that.
That is a cool collab, especially for Rip being our Miami guy and a Jimmy Buffett guy. I mean,
I had to cop.
Match made in heaven right there. Must cop. All right. Let's take well, we already took a look at this series because we've already done some diamonds today. So let's just get right into the randomizer after we drop our box number. I'm doing things out of order here today. Give me one second.
You're a madman.
Honestly, drop me. Let's see. Copy. Dan Bandy says, that a boy, always over the top, brother. Love it, bringing the energy. Now, hold on, Sandra. Well, first off, it's a single break, so there's only going to be one number dropped, and you have to wait for the message unless you were the only person in that break. So give me one moment to drop this message for you. Rip has made it a lot easier. Hold on, Sandra. Hold on. There's still no message yet. There we go.
What, eager beavers here on a Friday morning?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, all right. Now I will accept box numbers after that. Looks like Sandra was eager. Can she get in there quickly in order to take it one more time? So please drop me. She says, sorry, got it right now. No worries. There it is. All right. Box number 17 in the pigskin diamonds. We'll go ahead and get over into our randomizer. Oh, well, we're already on there. There we go. Brian says, yes, it's Friday. Everybody excited for the weekend. Brian, I don't know if you were here with us earlier. I pulled an Urlacher, my man, on a mini. I was excited. I know you would have been too. It's been pretty good here for this Bears fan today. I haven't had to see any Packers. Although I say that, and I guess, let me guess what's going to come out of this box. 10 times around on that randomizer. And here are your divisions. Ooh, hold on. Come on. Copy. Well, Sandra is taking over that NFC North spot again. So if that Justin Jefferson comes out, it's going to her still. Marisa Dombey has the AFC South. She also has the NFC South. So 2 spots in the South. She's the queen of the South. Sandra, you have the NFC East, the NFC West, and the AFC West. So queen of the West. Samuel Liske, you've got 2 spots in here as well. AFC North and AFC East. So let's take a look at box number 17 here in the diamonds per our box caller and our closer magic, Sandra Allen. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. It's cutting the box and not the tape. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, boy. Well, anybody who's been in the break room for a while, you know what this bag means. You know what this bag means. And oh, lordy, lordy. This is a nice one. This is a nice one. Well, we had 4 speed flexes on the board, so you know it's one of those. In fact, it is going to not just be any particular one of those. It is going to be the very beautiful Marshall Faulk.
Ooh.
NFL MVP 2000 on this really nice Rams alternate right here.
Wow.
Speed Flex with that silverish gold visor right there. You've got the blue face mask on there matching that blue that's on the actual helmet itself.
I don't know that there's anything alternate about that. That's just their straight up standard.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm just nuts today. That's what
Hey
it is.
man, you know what? It's Freaky Friday.
You know, I mean, I'm just, these colors are so nice that I was like, oh, it's got to be their, the ones that they switch up to, not the traditional ones. But no, Rams fans, unite right here on this beautiful lid. It might make me a Rams fan. It might make me a Rams fan, honestly, these color schemes. So, very nice right here. Hold on, you got a little bit of a scuff mark right here. Let me get that cleaned up for you. That is going to the NFC West. So, Sandra, it wasn't the Justin Jefferson that was coming out of the North, but it's still a speed flex. It's Marshall Faulk
Not too
instead.
shabby.
I'd say that's a pretty good win nonetheless. I need a little dab of water here. I'm not going to take it out of my personal drinking water for you. We'll get that cleaned up. It's just a mark. It's not even like a black and blue type scratch. It's just a little bit of a mark. But this, of course, is going to be staying on the table. So I'm going to slide Bobo down. We're going to bring Mr. Tony Dorsett up. And we're going to leave this right on over here. Congratulations, Sandra. Just keeps going. Just keeps winning. Nah, no problem. No problem. If it was actually something that was a damage to it, I'd let you know. But no, it's just something that can be a little elbow grease buffed out. Sandra Allen coming up with yet another win. I feel like I'm going to, just like all the other breakers that have sat on this side of the table this week, be writing your name a million times today as you keep breaking in these wins. Hopefully, like you're saying, it is going for a good cause. So, yeah, very, very cool. Excited to see that. All right. Marshall Faulk. Marshall on that speed flex. Oop. Slide that on down. All right, guys. So we're at a little bit of a lull right now. What we'll do is I'll get back into the live break page, and I will let you know some of the series that we still haven't run down. We did do the diamonds. We did do the vault because there's no headliners left in there. We did the jerseys and we did the minis. There are no headliners left in the reps, but there are 3 boxes left, and it is part of our Chase Wheel Spin. So that's a little incentive to get that closed out. You get in there, you get a chance at a gift card at the end of the show for the Chase Wheel Spin. But on top of that, we will close that out and get to a brand new series that is a specialty series. And trust me, it will be very timely. I'll just put it that way. This tag's getting in the way of me displaying this beautifully. Get rid of that thing in there. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Falk is awesome. Brian saying, sorry, Marisa, Bears fans just can't help themselves. She said, I know you can't be tamed. Let's go. Roar. That is, in fact, the case. NFC North, everybody roars in the NFC North. I mean, whether you are doing your Viking call, skull, or you're a lion, or you're a bear, or a tiger, oh my. And even the Packers, I guess, Marisa. I guess you guys, your type of roar is you just win the division every year, right? Is that, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you share a little bit every once in a while, you know? Anyways, one of the things that we haven't run down here in the break room is the practice squad right here on the break page. Let's take a look in here. We still have the Eric Dickerson licensed jersey. That is a really nice one. Maybe it'll go with this Marshall Faulk right here. Love to see a speed flex that matches a jersey. That is a nice combo. You can jump on in there and get that. We also still have the Dwight Freeney down here on the Colts Salute to Service lid. Dwight Freeney. We saw him in what other series was that?
He's been in a few lately.
Yeah, he has been in a few. Maybe he got pulled in those other series, but he's been a definite hit on the headliner board this last week. And don't wait and miss your chance at winning him here on this Salute to Service Authentic. We also have Tyreek Hill on that Lunar. Now, I got that one right. Come on now. Lunar Miami Dolphins Authentic right there. Love to see that. They take a little bit of the orange out in these, especially in these Lunars, but I think the teal and the black really pop from the white on there, that matte white. I love Lunars. I think are probably one, if not my favorite series. They're up there. They're for sure up there. Tyreek Hill on this beautiful Dolphins lid right there. The secondary headliners section still has Mr. Zay Flowers available. So you can get Zay Flowers on that Baltimore lid. Now, we have a Dolphin and a Baltimore hit in this show, in this series. Can we definitely pull those?
You gonna put all that on me, man?
Because my man Rip is in
That's
the room.
you're putting a lot of pressure
Listen.
on where I'm just from, you know?
I have the pressure of pulling that Justin Jefferson speed flex. So there's a couple of, and I had the pressure of pulling the Brian Urlacher in here as well, and we got that off the table, on the table and off the table. That was a nice win that ended up going over to Mr. Eric Zafran. So congratulations to him, but really cool. Oh, I shared big time with Marisa on day one. Brett Favre, yeah. Dan says, turn it a bit to see the visor, please. Let me, I'll jump back out of the randomizer screen in just a second after we're done with this breakthrough, and I'll let you go ahead and see the visor, my man. Don't worry, I got you. I'm turning it now so I don't forget. But we got one more series really to run down here, and that is our college rep personals. So if you go over here and you buy a mystery box, we do have all of them up now. We didn't have the headliner package in here before. Actually, excuse me, because here's the headliner package. It's down here. So if you would like to buy a headliner package or use your SIG Club points, I know Sandra did. But if you're looking to redeem yours, you can get that down here. We have a couple different series. So you can always buy personals in the minis and the jerseys, so long as we have enough of them. And that's the same series that we just ran down on the regular break page. So if you don't want to jump into the breaks, sometimes you need to see the ball go through the hoop and get yourself a win. You can jump on in here and get one of these for your own personal self. Keyword personal. But we also have the replica college series still available on the board here. Let's take a look at what is available in here in the college reps. That is AJ Green on that Georgia Bulldogs. AJ Green on the Bulldogs lid. I skipped the Warren Moon last time. I won't this time. How about Warren Moon on that beautiful gold Washington lid right there? That is a nice hit. LaShawn McCoy is in here on this Pittsburgh lid. Love the way the yellow pops. I mean, I think this helmet stands out almost more so than any of the other helmets that are here on this graphic, just because of how bright yellow that is. So these three at the top, AJ Green, Warren Moon, LaShawn McCoy, all still available, and joined by the one on the right there, Jameson Williams on that Alabama lid. So all four of these still available. Jameson Williams, a nice hit right there. But we still also have in the middle Michael Vick right down here on that Virginia Tech lid. Mike Vick. Joe Theismann is still available on this Notre Dame. This one has the shamrock on it. Very nice gold lid right there. Joe Theismann. And not pictured in this series, still available, is Charles Haley. Charles Haley is in there as well. So that's our college series, but we also now have first down personals that are up on the break page here. There's fewer headliners on here that you're used to seeing, but that's because, let's see, do we have the ratios up there for this? No, we don't. Interesting. All right. First down rep personals. We're going to have to get that up there eventually, but that's okay. I will tell you what is still available in here because it is still very hot. This is a much better replica series than we're used to having, which is part of the reason why there are fewer headliners than you're used to seeing. I know that last page of the college was, when it first started, it was flooded. You look at the different graphics. Let's actually go back, compare the two. You're like, whoa, so many helmets over here on one side. Why is this one a little light? No, it's not light. I'll show you what's still in here. I'll show you why. LaShawn McCoy on that beautiful Bills lid. Interesting right there. Love to see that. LaShawn McCoy. Hines Ward on that Steelers lid. Got a big signature right there. He found room for it. Marshall Faulk is still available on this LA Rams salute to service. You've got Josh Jacobs on this gold slate. Gold slate. So not just all the silver color wash out. You've got the gold popping through. So where is Marisa? Where are my Packers fans in here? I know you're there. You can jump in and get a Josh Jacobs just for you. You don't have to try to win a spot to get it. You can just buy that outright. Ricky Williams is still available on that Saints lid. He's got the inscription down here. Smoke weed every day. Interesting. Okay. All right, Ricky. Whatever you say, my man. That'll add some extra dough to the price of that helmet. No matter what they write on there, any little extra inscription is going to get somebody to go, ooh, I want that one just a little bit more. Michael Vick on the Kelly Green Eagles lid right there. That's that retro Eagles style right there. Love to see that. Brian Urlacher down here on the Bears traditional lids. That's a really nice navy blue in addition to that Bears logo, just classically placed on the side. And Warren Sapp, your final photoed headliner in here on that burnt orange, the Buccaneers alternate right there on Warren Sapp. Very nice. Secondary headliners in this series include Chase Brown, Steve Largent, and Thurman Thomas. So this series is practically brand new. All of the headliners still available in there. All right, so that is an entire rundown. Here is that Rams lid one more time. You can see that. There we go. So, NFL MVP 2000. Love to see that visor on there. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Dan Bandy. You are right, my man. That is a sick, sick visor. Love to see that. That'll stay right there. But, guys, what are we jumping into next? Rip, how close are we on some of these series?
We are 2 away in the Vault Double.
Ooh, okay. So a Vault Double looks like it could possibly be on the table for us. Marisa saying, my luck, I'd get the Bears. Yeah, but then you got somebody to trade with when they're a Bulls, not a Bulls fan, when they're a Bears fan and they pull that Josh Jacobs for you. Or we had another Green Bay Packer up on the board somewhere around here, didn't we? Maybe not. I know we were talking about the Jordan Love that got pulled. Oh, no, yeah. No. Where's that at? I don't see it. What was the other one that she was talking about earlier? Was it a Jordan Love? No, it was a Brett Favre. I knew it was one of their quarterbacks. That Brett Favre got pulled. So I don't think we have any other Green Bay Packers on the board as of right now. However,
no.
If you're not seeing your team represented well now, give it just a little bit, and I'm sure there will be somebody that you're willing to chase pretty soon. So our chase wheel spin today is the reps and the diamonds. We did a couple of diamonds, so I can go ahead and throw those names into the chase wheel spin there. But we have not done any reps, so maybe we want to do some reps in order to get some more names into that chase wheel spin. Or the diamonds have been hot. Might as well keep going. There's jerseys, minis, vault, diamond double, and then we did diamond single. Let me remind myself that these are pigskin diamond number 1, copy, and paste. There it is. That's what we like to see right there. Reps and diamonds in that chase wheel spin. We'll be doing this closer to 11 o'clock. Rip and I, we are able to stay on a little after 11, but typically if we aren't breaking, we'll be jumping off right around 11. 11:45 is the absolute latest we can go because the noon guys got to get in here and get set up. Rip, is that you today? Are you one of the noon guys?
Nah, dog. It's just a morning for me on Fridays.
Just a morning for
We
you.
got to get home and celebrate our dog's belated birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
Was it yesterday?
It was the 7th. It was the 7th
okay.
of July. Yeah.
So that was 4 days
It was-
ago.
yeah,
So that
something
was
like that.
Monday.
Monday? Yeah.
Monday. Yeah. I'm losing track of my days here.
Yeah,
but,
dude.
yeah. Marisha's saying let's get the vault done. Maybe you'll come out with the Green Bay, in the new one. It's possible. We could see a little bit of that. I don't know. We've also got opportunities to close out some other series like the replicas. Get a very timely specialty series in here. So both the vault's down to 2, and we haven't seen either one of those vault keys. So guys, it's confirmed that both of those and more section hits will be coming with vault keys. Who do you want to see? And I mean, of course, we want to see that $200 gift card. What do you think it's in? Is it in box C or is it in box E?
Thank you, Sandra. He's an old curmudgeon, that Angus.
How old did he turn?
13.
13. All right.
Yeah, and he's oh, look at that. We are 3 away in that diamond quad now.
3 away in the diamond quad, ladies and gents. So we can get into more diamonds. This diamond series is going to go quick. I know it's sitting at 23 boxes, but I'm actually interested to see if that diamond series closes out before the reps or the vault.
I know, right?
Because the vault's sitting at 2 with 2 vault keys, and the reps sitting at 3 with the promise of a brand new series coming around the bend. And there's
Just
plenty of
around
incentive
the
there.
river bend.
But if we're still moving in the diamonds, that may as well close out around the same time. I know last couple of days we were low on everything, so I was pulling in new series into the room. And I know we're picking apart all of them at this point, but as I say that, there's still so much on this board that you can go ahead and win. As far as ratios, headliner packages, we have 4 of the 5 remaining ones. Your college reps are 7 headliners in just 9 boxes. You're almost guaranteed a headliner in that college rep series, so you can buy a personal and jump on in there and get those college reps. Jerseys, 10 headliners in 19 boxes after we just did one today. We came away with the very nice Jake Bobo jersey. So that was very cool. Jake Bobo in there. So, I mean, what else could we possibly see in the jerseys? I don't know, but headliner to box ratio is just over 50%. So that's what I like to see most of all. Minis, 7 headliners in 15 boxes. Now, that's almost 50%. It's as close as you can get without going over, but you know that we always pull 2 minis every single break. There is an odd number of minis, so we are destined for at least 7 more breaks. And funny I say 7 because we have 7 headliners. So we probably, on average, will get 1 headliner per break. Big question here. Sandra mentioned yesterday that Mike is the Italian stallion. What is Rip? The Paisan or the Don? What do you? I'll leave it up to you. What would you prefer, Paisan or Don?
That's the thing. It's not up to me. It's what is
up to the break
bestowed
room.
upon me by the people.
Ah,
I mean,
yeah, it's possible. We'll see.
Paisan's much more attainable, than the Don. I've only been here 3 months.
The Don.
4 months.
Would that make sense? He's longer tenured than us. Would that make Dom the Don? Also because Dom
Don Don
Dom
Don Don.
Dom Dalla, Dame Dalla, Dominic Dom.
I have been referred to in my old podcasting days as the Podfather. So
The Podfather.
yeah,
all
but
right?
that's not a unique one. That one gets used a lot.
Oh, sorry. Godfather in it over here.
Of course.
All right, what else we got as far as ratios? We got 11 headliners and 23 boxes in the diamonds. Like I said, a little under 50. We don't like to see that. However, what we do like to see is this deep diamond series, and we saw that with some of those Cowboys lids that were coming out. We can get back into those diamonds because I know we're close on them. So that's possible as well to see some cool hits. Vault. 2 boxes to go. No headliners, but those 2 boxes are each going to come with a vault key because there's 2 vault keys left. That's just how math works. $200 gift card and $50 gift card hidden somewhere between boxes C and E. So jump on in there and grab that. Practice squad. I'm not going to lie to you. That practice squad ratio looks a little low to me. 4 headliners in 12 boxes. That's only 1/3 chance at a headliner. However, this 2-minute warning practice squad was up on the board yesterday as of the 9 a.m., halfway through the 9 a.m. show, because I put that up with Robbie. The fact that we are already down to 12 boxes means that people attacked the absolute bejesus out of that thing. So I would say it's been hot. I would say take your chances on the Anmore section in that one. If people got it down to 12, and of course not all of those were going to be headliners because there are still headliners on the board, I would say that there were some pretty cool hits even in the Anmore section. Why not keep that rolling?
Michael.
Yes.
2 away in the Diamond Quad, 1 away in the Vault Double. And I'm not going to clear my throat.
Oh.
I'm going to leave the loogie in there. Oh, there it is. It's clear.
Rip's been a smoker his entire life.
Listen, any
press your
excuse for
trig,
me to get my Harvey Firestein impression out here, huh?
Oh, yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
my God. Any closer, you look just like Mom.
Any closer and we'll just get a break in here, you know? You said 2 away and 1 away in a couple of these series, and you love to see it. Replicas. I talked about this already, but this is the Pick 6 reps. We are 3 boxes to go with no headliners, but like I said, there's a good chance that a very cool, timely series is coming right after that.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance. What do you guys want to see? Of course, you can jump on in the chat and tell us, but you can also tell us by showing us, by getting into these breaks, buying them out, saying, you know what, I want that. So that's always doable as well. That's about it. That's what I got for you. That's the whole rundown. That's the whole breakthrough. Breakthrough.
Break it down. A little sneak a peek behind the curtain here. I am in the process of drafting up what's next. The new vault, as well as what's after replicas. So if y'all want to put the, go ahead and 86 those, we can get some hot freshness up into mix.
Did I have that vault ready for you as of yesterday? I think I started to build it.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
I got all, I got it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, that is what we want. Tony Hoffman saying, want a black and blue. We can make mention of that. We can let our the guys who decide what comes next, we can let them know. I can't promise you anything, but you know that if it's been a while since we did a black and blue, it's most likely coming back again because it's not one of our staple series that's in the room all the time, but it is a pretty significant series that we bring in here frequently. So if you haven't seen it in about a week or two, have no fear. That means it's just probably coming somewhere down the line here. So, what else we got going on, folks? What do you what plans does everybody have for the weekend? Go ahead and drop them in the chat. Let us know what you're doing. Rip, you got anything fun other than, of course, celebrating your dog's birthday, but any other weekend plans?
We are fixing to go see that new Superman movie
right.
this weekend.
That's right. You said Sunday, right?
Sunday.
All right. Well, I was going to take my Sunday evening, but you know what? I just figured I'd spend it here with you guys in the break room, get a couple of rips in. So I'll be coming right from the White Sox game to work here on Sunday. So that'll be fun. You'll get a little bit of an extra dose of me taking that 6 p.m. shift. So no movies for me this weekend. Saturday will be busy as well. I've got radio show. I leave immediately from radio show to go down to the Chicago Sky game. It is their mental health awareness game. Not sure why they didn't do it in May or June because they do play games then. But, I guess to push it off and be unique. Immediately leave from the Sky game then to go to the White Sox game as press. And then immediately go from the White Sox game to the Fire game. Press for everything. I'm not going as a fan. So it's going to be a busy work day today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Monday, I'll be in here in the break room with Nick Johnston as usual. We'll get maybe a little bit of a break just because that's the only thing I got going on that day other than getting some stuff done we have a big hockey game that's coming up. Me and my friends have an annual roller hockey winner-take-all game at usually around this time. Usually it's a little earlier. Usually we try to shoot for the weekend before 4th of July. Things were just so busy this year. It's just been crazy.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a year, man.
Yeah. So I feel like everybody is in 2025. We're all just like running around way too much, not taking breathers. Productivity at a all-time high.
You sound like me talking to you.
Honestly, yeah, I did think about that. But you know what? I mean, I guess that could be a good thing, right? Because we get our breaks by. We get our breaks by literally sitting in here and doing some breaks with you guys. This is like a breather, for us from running around and trying to complete everything else in life. This is, of course, yes, the day job, but also, we get an opportunity to hang with you guys, and it's fun. It's not a stressor too much, and that's what we're here for. Create a good environment. Dan saying, I knew that Tony, we just did one the other day. The Bruisers, she won quite a bit out of it. Vault, Sandra Allen is calling for, so I'm sure she has some spots in there. Go ahead and join her in there as well. Let's take a look at what we've got on the table here. We'll go to our just chatting screen. We got that Bobo jersey that I didn't think would make it this far into the show, but we still have pulled some really nice helmets nonetheless. We've got the really nice Lions alternate lid sitting over there by Rip. That is a really cool one. Who was on that one again? I'm drawing a blank.
Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell, of course. Jack Campbell, number 46 on the Lions right there. And then, of course, we have the Tony Dorsett lid right here. Tony Dorsett has a really nice signature, I have to say. Really, really nice.
Yeah. Well, those old school guys tend to.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the D and the swivel that he throws underneath it. It's all way too perfect, But still really cool right there. Tony Dorsett on that Eclipse lid. And then, of course, we've got the Marshall Faulk Speed Flex. We did pull a couple other headliners today. Headliners have been hot for us. We pulled the Brian Urlacher in the minis and the Frank Gore in the minis. Those are both headliner and secondary headliner, respectively. I don't think we pulled any headliners in the one jersey because that was just the Bobo.
We did not.
What else did we pull headliner-wise? A couple of really nice and more hits in the diamonds. And then, of course, there are no headliners left in the vault. So when we pulled the vault and when we go ahead and pull another vault one coming up here hopefully soon, there won't be a headliner as well, but it will be a vault key. Gotta love to see that,
couple of vault keys actually.
Yes, boxes C and E, $200 gift card, $50 gift card. Sandra says, "Hi, Rip, wave." There's the wave. Hi. Wait, it's coming around. It's coming around. It's coming around. Woo! Man, this must be a blowout game. Nobody's paying attention to the
know.
score. Everybody's just doing well. Here it comes. Here it comes again. Okay. All right. Wow.
Where's the beach ball?
Yeah, right? We should have a beach ball in here. We get bored, just set up a net right here. Just pass it back and forth. That's what we are asking for the break room, guys. Let's see what is going on in the world of Mike. I'm getting bombarded here as usual. I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because then I got to go back later and catch up on everything.
Oh, I've had to catch up on many a group chat thread.
Oh my goodness. What else we got in here? I was trying to think of other new movies that are coming out. I want to go see that F1 movie still. I know Superman's coming out. Fantastic Four is at the end of the month.
A few weeks, 25th, I believe.
I told you I finished Andor, and somehow I've had some time. Actually, I really haven't. What I did was procrastinate on other things. And I was able to watch the first couple episodes of Ironheart. Have you started that one yet?
How was that? No, I have not started that one yet. But
So far, so good.
yeah, I heard it's good.
Yeah, so far I like it. And, you know, Chicago gets a superhero for once.
Yeah.
They did a little bit of that in, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but then, like, all of that stuff, like, didn't end up being canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Dude,
kind of
did you watch?
disappointed.
Were you a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. watcher?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There were dozens of you.
Ouch.
Well,
I
you
didn't.
know.
I didn't watch it weekly though. Like I wasn't waiting for each episode to come out because that was, in fact, during a different time in TV when people would wait weekly for their releases on regular cable. Wow, what a time! But no, I went back and I binge watched it all. I just like that they brought Agent Coulson back.
Yeah. Good for
Like he should be still alive in the MCU as well.
Well, you needed to use them.
Did he come back at all in the MCU? No, right? Ah,
No, they couldn't.
terrible.
What's the actor's name?
Phil Gregg? No. Yeah, Phil was Phil Coulson. Clark Gregg.
Clark Gregg.
Clark Gregg.
Clark Gregg.
Yeah,
Didn't need the check.
I guess not. But yeah, that was decent. I still haven't seen Captain America: Brave New Worlds, and it is out, so I should go and just watch that. Thunderbolts, I believe, is out too, right?
It should still be in theaters.
Is it still in theater? Okay, then maybe you know what? I'll do a double feature. Maybe I'll go see F1 and I'll go see Thunderbolts. That would be cool. Maybe I'll find some time somewhere in here. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Be ready, fellas. Mama set the Bloody Mary down. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, if that's the case, let me prepare. I'll be right back.
Did anybody hit the Gronk in the diamonds? Sean Blasco was asking. No, sir. There is still a Rob Gronkowski and a Mike Evans speed flex on both in the diamonds, so you can double up on your Buccaneers. Chris Leone, the diamond quad didn't close yet. No, sir. We have only done a diamond double and a diamond single today. Did we do 2 diamond singles? No, just the one each. So we're coming along on the next one, though. It is doable. Have you seen the cast of the new Street Fighter coming out? You know what? I think I did see a coming attraction. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head who is in the cast, though. So let me know who's in it. Probably some big names if you're throwing it out there like that. I'm hoping. It should be cool. Love to see that. I kind of like when they make those like they put a story around one of those just like straight up fighting games, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Like there wasn't really a story behind them until like they make the movie, right? Or until I'm sure there were some comic books or some graphic novels written here and there. Weird cast. Cody Rhodes is Gilly. Jason Momoa is Blanca. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess those are guys that are acrobatic enough to fill those roles and be able to quote unquote street fight. Because I mean, when you look at the fact that they are what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Already performers. WWE. Roman Reigns, Akuma. Okay, yeah. So they're pulling all of WWE basically. Was Jason Momoa ever? I don't think he was ever WWE. But I mean, they're getting those guys of that stature. Interesting. 50 Cent is Balrog. Interesting. All right, so we've gone off the deep end a little bit there. I know a couple years ago at the Super Bowl performance, everybody was making the joke that 50 Cent is now $1 because he had let himself go a little bit. I wonder if that plays into what he's going to be doing in this role. Maybe he has slimmed back down. I don't know. You see some of these actors and actresses, they can shed weight on a dime if they really want to. Or bulk up. So, we'll see. We shall see. He's 50 years old. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I still want to be in good shape when I'm 50 years old. If you let yourself go a little bit, all right, you're 50, right? But yeah, the fact that he's running around in this movie, they got to have some stunt doubles for him, no? I don't think he's going to be in these fights with like these even if they're scripted. I don't think he's going to be the one fighting Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. Jeff August, if I look like him in 5 years, I'll be overjoyed. Well, yeah, hey, everybody's goals are different. And honestly, I didn't think 50 Cent was that bad. I think, people were just ganging up on him because he's a little older. I think, he may look tubby, but he's kind of like, I'm only saying this because I just recently saw him in concert after a White Sox game, Flo Rida, where like he looks tubby, but he still has that like 6-pack abs. It's really weird.
Yeah, surgery's crazy.
Have you seen Suicide Squad with John Cena and Idris Elba? Yes, I have.
Yeah, that one rocks. It's so good.
That one was good, yeah. I'm going to be honest. I didn't hate the other one.
I never saw the other one.
There were a couple storylines that I felt didn't need to be in there. So, like, every once in a while, the movie would, like, take you into those other storylines, and it's like, why are we distracted by this right now?
Jared Leto stuff?
Yep. You got it.
So there's a reason I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
Vault double closed.
Peacekeeper Season 2 coming soon.
Can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
That is going to be sick. That was really only one season of Peacemaker?
Yeah.
And
they're going to be doing a new intro, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, new
I
dance,
like the one.
new song.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Change it up is cool. I like the one that they already have. But, a little bit of fresh blood, that's cool.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. If it worked out time-wise, because my wife and I have yet to actually have our wedding.
Oh, yeah.
We were going to, like, learn that dance.
Oh, man.
It's so good.
You still could.
Yeah.
Or, hey, let's see what the new one is, right?
Vault doubles all ready for you. I'll go grab those.
Vault double is ready to go. The main love interest in that one, I always forget what her character's name is, but she's James Gunn's actual wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He pawned her off. He said, "Here, you go be John Cena's love interest for a while." Wow. What a hall pass, right? All right, so vault double, but Rip is bringing 4 boxes over here. Oh, can you make it? Okay, yeah. He's got it. All right. He's bringing 4. I got you. Don't worry. He made it. We've got all 4 boxes over here because we know that the vault keys are going to be coming out of these said boxes. So let's take a look at who's in here. It is vault double box number 7. We've got... Hold on, I knew it was going to do that.
Brian, I did not know Goto was going to be playing E Honda. Not a Goto guy,
Oh,
but I
interesting.
love the absolutely unhinged casting for this Street Fighter movie. Mike, have you familiarized yourself with any of the casting announcements for this movie?
I was just getting familiarized with Brian. Scroll up in the chat a little bit. He was telling me who was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
It's crazy.
It's very fun, very unhinged, very unhinged casting.
And Bob Boulay, I say the best dad joke so far. I say 2 concerts for 45 cents, 50 Cent and Nickelback.
Oh yeah.
I am going to see Nickelback next weekend. That'll be fun. All right, let's get into these breaks though. No need for box calls because of the fact that
The
only have
options
the 2
are
left.
only so.
So let's get into the randomizer. Rip, you familiar with New Japan Pro Wrestling? Oh yeah, go to Payanda. Yep. I'm wondering if he will be in a fat suit or just not.
I imagine they'll probably just. That's a good question.
Yeah, you know.
They might. Yeah, it'll probably be CG somehow. They'll
Yeah.
probably do like mocap.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Polka Dot Man is M. Bison.
Yeah, David Dastmalson.
Das Malkian?
Yeah.
However you
That
say it.
guy.
Yeah.
We all know the guy we're
He's
talking
been in
about.
a lot of interesting roles where like it's like he wasn't like a big actor. He was of course he was in Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, he's on the come up right now, man. Get your David Dastmalson stock.
And he was also in a really quick like cameo role only. He was in The Life of Chuck.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, him in here?
I think he was also like in that he was in that Watchmen series as well.
Yes. Yeah.
He was in that movie Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, he's done a lot of a wide variety of stuff, which is very cool.
He's getting work.
All right. 10 times around on the randomizer, you see your names there. As we drop you back into your divisions, Marisa Dombey in the NFC North, Parker Taylor in the NFC South, Sandra Allen in the NFC West. Marisa, one more time, closing out the NFC in the West. Parker Taylor, you have the AFC North. You're also the king of the South. You've got the AFC South. Marisa Dombey in the AFC East, and Marisa Dombey is the queen of the West. She also has the AFC West. So, let's take a look. What we've got, it's box number 12. First up, that other one is box 14. There's my cutter. Joker's back. New Batman coming out.
Can't wait.
Eric, who got pulled in the minis? Now, you were in that break, I believe.
Yeah, it was Gore and Urlacher that got pulled in the minis.
Gore and Urlacher. So if you want to go back and watch it, what time was that at?
25 minutes.
25 minutes into the show. So just in case you wanted to go and check that one. Need Timothy Juju or good luck all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Box number 12. Good luck, everybody. No problem, Eric. Okay. Well, we know about a vault key is coming out with this. All right. So there is a JSA certification with this one. James Spence in that really nice card right there. It's an and more hit, of course, because we don't have any headliners. How about, this is an interesting one. A Jacksonville Jaguars hit right here.
On the
and
flat
that's a
white.
lunar.
The flat white.
Is it flat white?
Flat white.
Oh, yeah, it's not necessarily
Yeah, because it's got the
lunar
rest of the
style.
colors in there.
Yeah. How about Mr. Tank Bixby? Very nice. Let me actually just fix one of these ear pads that was coming off here. Actually, both of them. There we go. Tank Bigsby right there.
Tank.
On that flat white. That is a really nice hit right there. That is a Jacksonville Jaguars hit. So that is the AFC South. That is going to Parker Taylor. Congratulations on this one. Really love the color scheme on this one. You know me, I'm a sucker for like this Jaguars logo. I think it's one of the coolest logos in all of sports.
Pretty
just
good.
because of the detail of it and the spots on the cheetah and everything, or excuse me, the Jaguar. But you have the James Spence certification on the back here. It's an all-white sticker, so it kind of blends right in. But congratulations, Parker, on this Tank Bigsby replica. Get you written
Nice. Very nice.
And Parker, let me know which vault key you would like. We have boxes C and E. I'm going to really laugh if you honor the ticket and you open the box. This is it. Well, no, there's only 2 left. So this one does have a vault key coming out.
I think you were saying, like, was there a physical ticket in there, though?
There was not.
Yeah, so.
But we only have the 2 left.
We could put 2 and 2 together, so. Let's get a vault key.
I'll be honest with you guys. It did not, but we only have 2 vault keys. The 2 vault keys and 2 boxes left.
Yeah.
They are both not headliners, so we know that these are the 2 that correspond, especially because this is a rep with the vault keys. Otherwise, there would have been some question beforehand. In fact, let me double check that it's not in here. No, it's not in there. But still. Parker, I'll give you another minute here or so. It's 10:47. I'll give you another minute. And the box that had the 300 winner ticket note. Yeah, interesting. Were the 2 mini breaks this show or just one? Just the 1 mini break. So 2 mini helmets came out, but it was the 1 break, Eric. That would have been, give me 1 second here. Take a look. That was Challenge Flag Mini Break number 6. That was the one that we were saying got broken about 20 minutes into the show. So yeah, just the 1 though. We are going to have another mini break, it looks like, coming up right after this. If that was what maybe some of the confusion was. All right, so Parker, we're almost at the 10:48 minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and spin that picker wheel for you. Let's go and create a picker wheel for the 2 boxes C and E. Let's get in here. Come on.
It's all good, man.
All right, there's that spin. It's going to be landing on box E. I know everybody in the chat was going for box C, but the picker wheel decided we'll go with box E. Let me get this bagged up for you. It is a really nice Jaguars lid, though. Toss that authentication in there. There's that. All right, box E. Let's see what we got in here. Spin that around so you can see it. Box E going to Parker. And just what I feared. Okay. So we have a problem. Because this says, congratulations, you have won a vault key. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up box C for you guys to make sure that we don't have the same problem over here.
Good call.
And how do I divvy this up fairly? We'll do a picker wheel to see.
Let's see what's in box C.
Yeah.
And then whatever's
Yeah.
in there, E will be the opposite.
Yeah. If this is another mistake, then we will. I'm just gonna open this up real quick. See what's in here. If it is another mistake, that's where I'm saying we will go to a picker wheel.
Sure.
To see who wins the 200 and who wins the 50. Yep.
Okay.
All right. That one's not even in the right font. What in the world? What is going on here? Got some note cards. I'm confused. Okay, all right. So whoever wins this next box is going to have box C as their vault key. And what we will do is those two people, C and E, we're going to forget the numbers. We're just going to spin for not forget the numbers, forget the letters, and we're just going to spin for your amounts. So give us 1 second, Sandra. We'll explain this in just a second. Well, you can't, hold on, Sandra. You can't call out vault keys unless you've won them. So let's see what's in this box. Let's see who it's going to. That's step one here. So we know Parker has a vault key and that Jaguars lid. Let's see who is coming away with a prize here. Not spinning the wheel just yet. Give us 1 second. Well, okay. All right. Actually, this may
Change things?
this may change things. Do we know, can you check the gift cards? Has there been a vault key of $200 doled out already? And was that board just incorrect?
I don't see a 200 recent. No, I don't see a 200 since Monday.
Okay, so that would not have been this vault. That would not have been that. So box E is actually going to be, Parker Taylor, your $200 gift card, because this one has come with the $50 gift card.
Okay, all right.
So that is how we're going to honor it. This is box number 14, which corresponds with vault key C. So $50 going to whoever wins this lid right here. Let's take a look.
And so Parker's is going to be 200.
So Parker's
Got
will be
it.
200. And it looks like, ooh, okay. We have got a Queen of the West who is going home with a $50 gift card and this LA Rams lid right here. It is a salute to service. And there's no, oh my God, there's no tag. So we're going to have to
Check out the cert.
I believe that's Jim Everett.
Oh, okay.
Is that Jim? Does that look like Jim Everett?
Could. Ooh, yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Check the cert. Let's
And
just
it's
be
a
sure.
JSA cert, so give me an extra second here because it's not as easy as scanning a QR code. As you see, JSA certification right here. Yeah, Brian. Unfortunately, those things happen, but we prevail here. We'll keep going. Let me make sure. that this is what it's supposed to be. I can't get rid of that tab. So we open up a new one. Spin. LOA.com. And let's check. Verify. Certification number WB738. Yep, Jim Everett signed Rams salute to service replica helmet. Very nice. Noted in the presence of a JSA representative on March 15th, 2025 in Burr Ridge, Illinois. So that was right here
Local.
at UA that this was signed. So congratulations to Marisa. You're going home with the Jim Everett. It did all come clean in the wash. Very nice. So, yeah, a $50 gift card going to Marisa. Hopefully, that works out for everybody. Congratulations. And basically, it paid for part of your spot here in the in the vault. So there we go, guys. Thanks for bearing with us there. We are almost at the 11 o'clock hour. Boiler up, says Bob Boulay. Yeah, Jim Everett, a Purdue Boilermaker. So I wonder he's somewhat local,
There you go.
All right. I remember that March very vividly. People were coming in to sign at UA. It was, I guess it was Jim Everett, but also Mike Singletary was here.
Yep.
And I was going to stop by, but I was too busy up the road at a St. Patrick's Day haunted house. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it over there. At least not when I know he's walking in. Okay, so...
These are the keys.
Yeah, you want to put...
Throw them across the...
Thank you. And I'll get Marisa written up here. Congratulations. Two five five 349.
New vault is up. By the way, new vault is up.
New vault. So before we get on out of here, well, actually, we have another break to go here. So, what am I saying? We got to get into our minis right here. It is all Sandra Allen. So Sandra, this time you can just drop me a box number, actually 2 box numbers for the minis, because it is all you. This is Challenge Flag Mini number 7. So Sandra, go ahead and drop me those 2 box numbers. You'll see those perusing the bottom ticker right there. In fact, I got to update a couple of these things here. It's going to be 1 through 30. Sandra says, mini. Yes, the minis. A, B. Actually, what am I doing here? It'll be A through E. We didn't do any practice squad here today. We only did the 1 jersey. Diamonds. I'm going to have to double check that diamond ticker because I feel like I didn't take something off. Sandra says number 3 and 12. 3 and 12. Bless you. And no problem, Marisa. Let's go ahead and get 3 and 12 off the ticker here for you. And she says, and Ripster. We'll save that there. All right. Sandra, box number 3 coming your way. Let's take a look at what we've got in here. We are still chasing Jamar Chase, George Kittle, Jim Kelly, Brian Urlacher, Sean Alexander. Oh, no, we pulled the Brian Urlacher, excuse me. And Brandon Graham. Oh, I was saying it to Rip, who sneezed in the room. But I'll take the blessing as well. Bless you too. And I'm about to bless you with a really cool and more series hit. How about Andre Tippett on that Patriots slate? You've still got the red ink on the top, and wow, did he take up the entire top right there. Andre Tippett of the Patriots going to Sandra. Congratulations, Sandra. Is he 2 Ps? Yeah, Tippett. All right. I might as well get this next one written up for Sandra as well while we're here, because this next mini is going to her as well. But let's see who it is. Andre Tippett going back in the box. You got a JSA certification with that bad boy. Let's take a look at box number 12. Box number 12 in the minis. Oh boy. Well, we are looking for him no longer. What's another way to say that? The chase is over. Jamar Chase on that mini right there. Very nice on the alternate black and white striping for the Bengals. You still have that orange for Jamar Chase signature on the side there. Jamar Chase, one of the best wide receivers, if not the best wide receiver in the game right now. Going to Sandra Allen, Jamar Chase. That is a headliner hit. So we are now down to just 4 headliners in 13 boxes. So, minis going quick here. But hey, what did I say? I said we have about 7 breaks to go and 7 headliners at that time, which is now down to 4 based on what we've pulled. We still got about 6 or so breaks to go. So what I'm saying here is there's still a good chance that you see a headliner in each break or so. And that's exactly what we had here. We had a non-headliner and a headliner. Really nice hits, though, on both. Congratulations, Sandra. Very, very nice. Jamar Chase. Oh, no. Jerry Reinsdorf makes things cheap.
Oh, my God.
I was like, what just broke? Well,
Wow.
This is the first time I've ever worn this thing. It's always been just sitting on a shelf.
It's almost symbolic.
Honestly, it is. The White Sox logo just popped right off. Look at this. Tragedy has struck here in the break room. Terrible, terrible. Well, it was kind of hefty on my finger right there, so I'm actually okay to take that off for a little bit. But congratulations, Sandra. That is the last break that we have ready to go. So we're past the 11 o'clock mark. What I will do is we'll get into the Chase wheel spin, but I also do want to run down that brand new vault for you because it is up, just like Rip said. There's some really cool names in there. We'll get a chance to check it out before I leave you for the noon show.
And that diamond quad's only 2 away. Like, that's super doable.
Oh, yeah. If we want to get it. Listen, since the diamonds are part of the Chase wheel spin, I'll do this. It's 11:04. If we can close out those last 2 spots by 11:08, I'll give you 4 minutes, 2 minutes per spot. Close that out. We'll get a couple more names added to that Chase wheel spin. And we will... You said the Diamond Quad?
Diamond quad!
Oof, that would be a big one. That would keep
Be a
us
nice
here
way to
for a
go
little
out,
while.
you know?
Yeah, no doubt. No, you're not right. I mean, you're not wrong, Dan Bandy. It's been a better season this year because it's been a little bit more enjoyable to watch. just because there's little to no expectations. But man, oh man, can you believe this? I know this thing is 10 years old because it's the replica that they gave away at the 10-year anniversary.
But still,
you don't expect it to just fall off your finger like that. It's probably gonna turn my finger green if anybody knows the jewelry thing. Sandra's saying, drop the link. Let me go ahead and get over to our live break page. I'll drop that quad box link.
you gotta understand, Sandra feeds off links.
Links, baby.
Feed
Links.
Sandra links.
There is that link. There you go. All right. What is the 2-minute warning looking like as far as headliners? So that is 4 headliners still remaining. Eric Dickerson on a licensed jersey. Dwight Freeney and Tyreek Hill on authentics. And Zay Flowers in the unphotoed headliner section. So that's a secondary headliner. We don't know what that is on, but we do know Zay Flowers is in there. Could be some nice hits all around. Practice squad, 12 boxes. 2-minute warning, practice squad, 12 boxes. We are now into this deep ball vault. We've got, of course, all 30 boxes as we are just starting out here. 13 headliners and, of course, all of the vault keys. 300, 200, 100 twice, and a $50 gift card hidden somewhere in there. While we're waiting for this diamond quad to close, let's take a look at that new vault. Have we closed yet or no?
One away.
One away, guys. So here is that vault, that brand new vault that we just opened up. You have Dan Marino on this authentic, very nice teal Miami Dolphins lid right here, Dan Marino. Saquon Barkley on a speed flex. It's got the visor in there and everything. Dan Bandy saying drop the 2. Give me one moment. I will do that right after we run down this new vault. Saquon Barkley in there on a speed flex. Calvin Johnson is in here. We already got one of these Lions alternate lids up here. How about another Calvin Johnson right there on the authentic? And then we get into speed flexes galore. Micah Parsons in here on that Cowboys speed flex. We pulled a lot of Cowboys today, so I'm guessing that trend will continue. Deion Sanders is in here as well on this beautiful San Francisco ripped speed flex for the 49ers. You got the gold visor on there. I'm sure that says Sanders up on top and a little number on there. We should have a video of that, so let me go ahead and check that out in just a moment for you. Jordan Love is in here on a speed flex. Yep, that's the one that's turned so that you could see the chromed out visor on the chrome speed flex Jordan Love. So Marisa, you were asking for it. Here is a Packer for you on a speed flex. Steve Young in here on another 49ers lid, so it's an easy double up for Deion and Steve Young. Bijan Robinson on this ripped. Yes, that's ripped. See, there's a couple of streaks going through there. As you can see, the coloration difference on that Atlanta Falcons logo. But Bijan finding space to sign right on that Falcon right there. Usually you don't like it when he writes over a logo, but the 3D aspect on this one makes it really cool. You've got Robinson coming up the top and the number 7. We'll get another close look at that one in one of the videos. And then Ray Lewis on an authentic. Ray Lewis on that. Ooh, it's the Edgar Allan Poe Raven coming right at you, attacking you from above. That royal purple mixed with the gold, really bringing the value up of that one. And Bo Jackson down here on the Raiders. Bo Jackson. Secondary headliners in this series include Michael Vick, Brian Westbrook, and Jared Verse. Let's take a closer look at some of these really nice speed flex helmets that we have in here. This one is the Deion Sanders, so you can see Sanders going up the top. You even have a pattern that almost looks like a I can't even tell you what that pattern is. in the background. It almost looks not psychedelic, but kaleidoscope-esque, or even like something out of Star Wars.
Dang.
I'm picturing like TIE fighters right here on this Deion Sanders Speed Flex, ripped Speed Flex, I should say. You've got the really nice signature right here that has the highlight around it. So I love when the artists are able to do something with that as well.
That quad is ready when you are.
Quad is ready. I knew it would be. I did give you an extra minute or two, but I knew it probably closed before that. Here is that Bijan Robinson. As we spin this around, you'll see the signature, the 3D pop off the logo right there. That is really nice. Robinson across that spine. And then you've got the retro Falcons logo on the one side, mixed with the ripped version of it on the other side. Well, actually, no, that might be their current. It just looks a little older in this font. But yes, very nice gold visor with the gold face mask to go with it. Atlanta Falcons right there. And last but not least, I know this was what Marisa was waiting for. Packers. Look at that right there. I even as a Bears fan, I can admit that yellow Packers, when it's spelled out like that, it's a nice touch. I will say it's iconic. Jordan Love signs with the J Hart number 10. He signed right on that sweet spot on that two-tone chrome Speed Flex. You've got the silver, and it's almost kind of white as it bleeds into the green, but the silver also makes the outline of this Green Bay G. Very nice. We'll see that go around one more time before we get on over to our quad, but we got to get moving because we're running out of time, and it's going to be 4 boxes coming out of the diamonds. I didn't forget. Let me go ahead and drop the double link for the, I believe you wanted the diamonds.
I did drop.
You dropped
I
that
did
already.
it. I
Okay,
did
perfect,
that. Yeah,
perfect.
sorry.
Thank you. All right, then we can just get right into this break. This is the Pigskin Diamonds quad box number 1. We haven't done a quad yet here. Let me go ahead and get into our ticker. Please drop me 4 boxes. Let me get this message in here. Wait to drop your box numbers, of course, until this is in here. Quad box number 1. All right, there's that message. 4 boxes. So Marisa with 2 and 15. She's asking for 2 and 15. We'll need 2 other box numbers, or we can go to the wheel. I'll give you guys another minute. Sandra, it looks like a phone number, but I think I see some numbers in there. Listen, it looks like, so we have Marisa that dropped 2 numbers already, so we're only going to take 2 more numbers. So let me know of what you just dropped, which 2 numbers you'd like. So, Sandra, yeah, I know there might be a little bit of a delay here on the broadcast, but just 2 of those numbers, because Marisa already asked for 2 and 15, so we're going to honor that. Luckily, 2 is one of those numbers that you were asking for. All right, there we go, 21 and 27. So we're going to go with 2, 15, 21, and 27. Let me get those off the ticker here. 2, 15, 21, we do not have 27.
Okay, I thought I was on.
We do not have 27, Sandra, so I still need 1 more number. No worries. But give me, I know there's like we were saying, there's a little bit of a delay. I've got 2, 15, 21, but we don't have 27. We do have 28 and 29. But we also have 25. We don't have 26, Sandra. So those numbers should be scrolling at the bottom there for you. It's in the diamonds. 28 from Marisa. So we'll go with 28. All right. So 2, 15, 21, and 28 all coming off the ticker there. There we go. Save that right there. Rip carrying those over. Very nice. Very nice, my man. And then we'll get to randomizing these names right here. Got it. All right. Sweet. All right. 10 times around on the randomizer today. There's that. I almost hit enter. I don't know if that would have done the same thing, but again is what we want. Again, 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 until we get to 10. There it is. Ooh, bookends from Christopher Leone. So let's take a look here. Christopher Leone, you have the NFC North and the AFC West. Marisa Dombey has the NFC South. Samuel Liskey, the NFC East. You also have the AFC East, so King of the East. Marisa Dombey in the NFC West. You also have the AFC North. So reverse bookends. You're in the absolute middle. And then Sandra Allen, you have the AFC South. So good luck, everybody. We're going to go with box number 2 here in the diamonds. Box number 2 per Marisa. Chasing Bijan Robinson, Roger Staubach, Dan Marino, Warren Moon, Lawrence Taylor, and then speed flexes in Gronk, Mike Evans, Justin Jefferson, secondary headliners in Tyreek Hill and Alvin Kamara. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's not a headliner hit, I don't believe.
The power of the diamonds. Yo!
It's a gator
Yo!
lid.
Yo!
That is very nice. Do you recognize that signature
That's
right
gotta be
there?
Kyle Pitts.
That's what I thought it was, but
That
I
is
wasn't
definitely
sure.
Kyle Pitts.
All right, Kyle Pitts indeed.
That is
number
sick.
84. You can tell because he makes the Pitts very legible, and then there's a K, and I don't think there's too many other K Pitts out there.
If you ain't a gator, you must be gator bait.
Gator bait.
My goodness.
Oh, there was a card in
There's
here.
the
That's my
card.
bad. Yes, it's Kyle Pitts. So very nice. That, of course,
NFC South.
Kyle Pitts going, yeah. There you go. NFC South going to Marisa. So box caller magic. And she's got it. Very cool.
That rules. Oh my God. That's gorgeous. That matte blue base. Oh my God.
Very nice indeed. When I saw it, I was like, no way. But first I thought, I was like, is this a headliner? But I was like, we would have seen it on the...
That helmet
photos.
just evanescence to me. It brought me to life. Now that you've watched Andor, you need to watch the rehearsal.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, I
I need
did.
to jump on
I
that,
did.
yeah.
That's gorgeous. That's beautiful.
That is awesome
Oh.
right there. You know what? That's staying out.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to bring it on over here, we can bring it over here. It's fine.
Yeah, here, wait, yeah. Let me actually slide that jersey back this way a little bit.
Or should we? I mean, we do have a diamond quad. Should we put the jersey?
Yeah, we can put the jersey away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because something else is going to be coming
Yeah.
out. All right, Mr. Pitts hanging out up here next to Mr.
Dorset.
Dorset, yeah. That is, in fact, the case. All right. So, what's next? Box number 15. Box number 15 out of 30. Let's take a look. right. This one was also per Marisa. Let's take a look. In a book. Reading Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Oh. Oh. Well, Marisa called the right box number for her. Unfortunately, she didn't have the right division.
Ah.
She did get a win already with the Kyle Pitts. But this one's going to Christopher Leone in the NFC North. A Packer lid. Oh my goodness. Who could it be?
Whoa.
It's Donald Driver.
Really making the most. He's making a meal of that
Woo!
signature.
Donald Driver on the authentic. Yeah, oh man, he took up that entire side on there. You can't really tell from the video here, but there is that gold speckle in here on the base white. It's a really nice, like, marbled white now because of it. And
Yeah.
then you've got the green that pops out from the Packers. But very similar to what we see with the Winter Warriors and the Vikings. A really nice white alternative helmet for the Packers here. You got the Beckett certification on the back. Hey, Christopher, I don't know what your team is, but you've got Marisa in here. She might be looking to trade with you because this is a really nice Donald Driver. I think I'll leave this one out just for now, but we may be putting some stuff
Sure.
away because we've got 2 more boxes here to go in the quad. So you never know what's coming out. I don't want that Packer lid too close to me. Brian is going to tell me I'm going to get sick in just a second, and he's not wrong. We could have a trade going on. Well, no, that's Dan calling it out. We got to hear from Christopher if that trade is up for actual grabs. Christopher Leone. 255 350. Donald. I think the funny thing is I was singing that Reading Rainbow, and one of the things, and of course, here we are, ripping Mike in the morning, right? One of the things that was in Community, Troy and Abed in the morning, was that Troy was deathly afraid of meeting his idol, who was Reading Rainbow's very own
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. So, the one episode, they actually had a cameo from him. And Troy was like, I always wanted to get an autograph from him. I didn't want to meet him because I'd clam up in front of him. And then, like, he just went, like, full psycho mode and started crying. But then LeVar Burton's, like, singing later on in the episode, Reading Rainbow. All right, box number 21. This is per...
Real quick, it does look like Marisa and Chris are going to make that trade.
Did we hear from... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll
Chris
go ahead.
says I would make that trade. I'm up for it. Let's do it, says Marisa. So,
All right,
All right.
okay. Sweet. Thank you. Dan's your CFO, huh? All right. Dan. Anyone else who wants to make trades? Okay. Dan's acting on my behalf. I have a packet for trade on the live break only. Not sure what you mean by that. Dan, that one wasn't involving you. That was Christopher and Marisa making the trade. So let's get into box 21 here. All right, let's see what we got. Still chasing these headliners. They've been eluding us.
Yes, indeedy.
A couple of really nice hits, but still not the names that we were familiarized with here on this series. I thought that was going to change. but it has not. Oh, okay. We did see this man on the board in one of our other series not too long ago, but he did get pulled. I believe he got pulled yesterday with myself and Robbie, if I'm remembering correctly. But this one, adding to the collection of Tampa Bay Buccaneers stuff that we have in this series, Bucky Irving on the Salute to Service lid.
Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving right there.
My goodness.
Really nice hit right there. That is, of course, a double up for Marisa. So not only does she make the trade to get her Packer, now she's taking home this Bucky Irving as well. So, maybe should have waited to make the trade, huh? But that's okay. I mean, I think that's a fair trade. She gets what she needs, and that Gators helmet is really sick.
Yeah.
So Christopher's still walking away with a really nice lid, but Marisa has either something to add to her collection or yet another really nice trade piece, just in case more Packers stuff comes out. Not in this series necessarily, unless it's in the and more, but we do have that Jordan Love Speed Flex in the vault. Did you, are you able, you got the Post-its, right? To switch them? Okay, cool. Cool. All right. 2, 5, 5, 3, 5, 7. Bucky Irving. All right. I am going to put this one away just to see. I mean, we're getting kind of crowded with helmets right here. It's not a headliner. And we have one more box to go. So all of that coupled together, I'm going to make sure that this gets protected and packed on up for Marisa. Congratulations.
Uno mas.
Uno mas. Are we close on anything else, break page-wise?
Yeah, we are 3 away. Or hold on, let me refresh this here. 2 away in the practice squad single.
Okay, so hey guys, we do have some more time. I will say we are going to do the Chase Wheel Spin right after this, so all the reps and diamonds series we've closed out will be accounted for in there. We haven't done any reps, so it's just the diamonds.
Yep. Which is plenty.
Yeah, it's plenty for sure. So after we're done with this, we will go straight into that Chase Wheel Spin. But I will say we do have time if we wanted to do that practice squad. All right, box number 28. One more time per Marisa. Here we go. Let's take a look at what we've got in here. Marisa. Calling out this box number. And these ratios just keep getting better, guys. Diamonds after this are going to be down to 19 boxes. We still got those 10 headliners hanging out. Oh boy. Oh boy. We might have another trade on our hands. Because listen, that Bucky Irving was really nice. But Christopher Leone still has the NFC North in this quad box break. And here comes another Packer lid. There's not a card with this one. Is that, what?
Is it?
Christian McCaffrey? No. I was like, CMC. Who is this? Oh, there is a card in here. Matthew Golden. That's who it is. I was like, there's a C in there. That's not a C. Oh, he just does a little swivel on the M. I get it. Okay. Matthew, and that's a G, not a C. I was like, wait a minute. How could he be on 2 different teams? Matthew Golden on that Salute to Service Green Bay Packers lid. So Christopher and Marisa just absolutely dominating this quad box break with double ups. Christopher doubled up with 2 Packers, which is Marisa's team. Do we see another trade in the works here for this Salute to Service? What Marisa has to trade just within this show still is that Bucky Irving that we just pulled. That was a Salute to Service So we could get a salute to service for salute to service trade if they really so choose to. That was on the Buccaneers lid. So it's totally up to Christopher and Marisa once again, but I know they already traded the pits for the driver. But congratulations to both of you on the double ups nonetheless.
Nonetheless, very good job.
I am going to write it out as Christopher's on this ticket. Unless I see the trade confirmed as I'm writing it down, and then I'll make it a little easier on Rip. 2 5 5 3 5 0. Yeah, exactly, Brian. I was a little loopy there for a second because, oh man, a Packer lid. Something was just wrong with my eyes. Maybe because it was so bright, it was golden.
Well, gold and the diamonds, so on and so forth.
Yes, diamonds are hot, my friends. Yes, that's exactly what we're at. As I was saying before I opened this box, 19 boxes, 10 headliners. So just like that, I told you at the start of the show, I'm not a big fan of the ratios here in the diamonds, but that Anmore series is hot. Did I prove myself right or prove myself right? That is for sure the case. The Anmore section was hot here, and we got those ratios down so that come the noon show, you guys will have a better opportunity at a lot of these headliners in the pigskin diamonds.
All right, Chris would like to make that trade. So, Marisa, if you're down, if you're diggity down to clown with yet another Bay trade.
Salute to service for a salute to service, and Marisa would walk away with 2 Packers helmets when she didn't even have the NFC North. That's impressive. That's got to be some kind of record here in the break room.
That's how you get it done.
All right, guys.
Well, it looks like
Bucky's my boy. He's a duck.
the Bucky Irving's going nowhere.
Okay. So she's still getting something she likes. It is a very nice Bucky Irving. So very cool, guys. Congratulations on your wins. But hey, your winning might not be done because we still have a Chase Wheel Spin to get to. Are we? Yeah, we're all up to date in here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see who gets a UA gift card. 56 names in here. Let's get on into our randomizer screen and start up a new list. All 56 names, 10 times around to see who's coming away with some extra UA cash. All right, keep scrolling down. You see all 56 names in there. Halfway through. There we go. Come on. 9 times. Who's on top? Marisa is on top. She has plenty of spots in here. I'm seeing her name. Look at this. 27 through 31 is all Marisa. Can she stay up top? We've got a lot of her in here as well in other spots. Samuel Liskey has some places. Who's taking home that gift card? It is Marisa. Marisa, what a day for you.
How about it?
I'm not surprised knowing she's won so much already here in the break room, but just, with recency bias with that last break and then going into this, wow, what a display from Marisa here in the break room. Marisa, let me know if there's a specific number you'd like to start on for the Chase Wheel Spin wheel. If not, I will start you on 1. And spin from there. 22, she says. All right, let's get you over to 22. Let's make sure that that's right on 22. Perfect. All right, so we're going to give this a spin. Good luck. This is for your gift card. Oh, all right. Well, hey, anything is good. $10. $10.
That's a sawbuck.
That's a sawbuck. Yeah, it'll pay back for some of those diamonds. And hey, listen, you probably made more than what you spent with all the winnings that you pulled today with all those authentics in the diamonds. So congratulations, Marisa. All of that has been great. Hey, I know we were close on that practice squad. Excuse me. Practice squad. How are we doing? How are we looking?
Still 2 away.
Still 2 away. So I'm going to give you guys... We can be on at the very latest 11:45. I'll give you guys 3 more minutes to close that practice squad because you've had plenty of time while we were doing this chase wheel spin and also while we were doing that quad box in the diamonds. So as soon as that clock hits 11:38, if we are not closed out, I'm going to stop starting on my birthday. Oh, no. Yeah, the 22nd isn't working out too well for you. If it's not closed out by 11:38, Rip and I will give our hits of the show. We'll wrap things up here and get on out of here so the noon guys can jump on in here. Practice squad, we're looking at an Eric Dickerson licensed jersey, Dwight Freeney and Tyreek Hill on authentics, and Zay Flowers in that secondary headliner section. 12 boxes to go, those 4 headliners. The diamonds we brought down to 19 boxes with still those 10 headliners, as I was mentioning before. In the jerseys, 10 headliners, 19 boxes, so still a loaded series right there. The minis, guys, 4 headliners in 13 boxes. Robbie and Ricky are your noon show folks. The Ricky Robbie show. I am. Okay, all right, right. So they are actually in the room peeking in right now, all ready to go. Sitting there silently, stalking the break page, stalking the break room to see who's winning things in here. So they're taking notes on you guys for the noon show, so they know who to announce, what series are the hot ones that you like. And I would say for sure it's the diamonds today. The diamonds have been moving. Now that we have the new vault in here, I would not be surprised if that starts going. Like I said, all 30 boxes, 13 headliners. Boxes A through E as far as the vault keys, that's $300, $200, $100, $100, and $50 gift cards. We've got authentics in Dan Marino, Calvin Johnson, Steve Young, Ray Lewis, and Bo Jackson. We've got speed flexes in Saquon Barkley, Micah Parsons, Deion Sanders, Jordan Love, and Bijan Robinson. Those last 3 I mentioned are the 3 videoed ones. So yeah, those are definitely the hot hits of that series. We also have Michael Vick, Brian Westbrook, and Jared Verse in the secondary headliners section. Adam saying we going to break so single this show. I think he's saying he said it in that second message. Someone close out that last spot. It is 11:38. How are we looking, Rip?
1 away.
1 away. I'll be nice and give it an extra couple seconds. But guys, that's going to be a really nice pre-fill for the Noon Boys. But let's see here. If we can get one final break in here. We haven't done practice squad all day, so that would be a nice change of pace. Unfortunately, I don't think it is going to happen. So, with that being said, I'm stalling. You can clearly tell. It's 1 away, so I would think we're closing it out. But, alas, I guess it is not meant to be. We'll get on over here into the Just Chatting screen and wrap things up. Rip, your hit of the show.
Hit of the show? But I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it's got to be my
yeah.
Kyle Pitts Skater Authentic. I can only be me. What can I say?
Yeah, that one's a nice one. It did get traded. But, you know, of course, there was some extenuating circumstances around it with the fact that we had a Packers fan that was trading it to
helps.
somebody who really wanted that Gators
helps.
lid. So that helps it along. I would say my number 5 on the board here. Got to be that Packer lid. Ugh, disgusting. Get that out of here. Get that out. No. But actually, I would probably put that at 5 because I think what's a little bit cooler than that is the Lions lid, the Lions alternate. We've got the Tony Dorsett that I'll put in third. I'm going to put your lid, Rip, on the Gators lid. I'm going to put that in second because I can't pick against Mr. Marshall Falk on a speed flex with the NFL MVP 2000 inscription on there. I'll bring this back over by me, and we'll get one more break scene look at this baby. As you can see, the visor on there. But that'll pretty much do it unless did we close that last spot?
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. All right, so that'll be a nice pre-fill probably as that last spot gets bought for the noon show. Guys, it has been fun here. I'm so glad to spend a Friday morning with you, a little Freaky Friday as Rip and I switch sides. Rip, any last thoughts on the show?
No, fun show. Yeah, just let's keep it rolling, baby. You know, we're rolling into the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. Now we're breaking in the weekend.
Everybody's
Working for the weekend. Oh, my voice is bad.
They actually performed at Schaumburg Septemberfest one year.
Loverboy?
Yeah, and they changed their. No, wait, no, it wasn't Loverboy. It was Men at Work. That's who it was. I get it confused because everybody's working for the weekend. Yeah. That was a different time, different times. Anyways, that'll do it for us, guys, here at the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get you set up for the noon show. They may be in here a couple minutes late since we went a little long, but it'll be the Talladega Nights show, the Ricky Robbie show. So get ready for that. Thank you. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. And make sure that you have the notifications on for when we go live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. You can catch Ultimate Autographs everywhere and be in the know. Thanks for tuning in. For my co-host and producer, Rip Camelucci, I am Mike Napolitano, and we will see you at noon.